it is, the very end of March, and I only did a little bit of the March Madness stuff, a little bit here and there. I thought maybe we will try and get through what we can. Yeah. Laura's over here saying, yeah, I love it. So we'll get that. So make sure you have what you need: water, towel, air, anything else, and we'll get going. Okay, so let's go ahead, start at the back of your mat. We'll start with a few roll downs, get us warmed up, and then we'll try to bust it out. All right, so feet at the very back, standing nice and tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly dive down. Get a nice stretch. Feel your body hang. Release your neck. And then from here, rock your feet a little forward and back. Find middle ground. Hold here. Let's bend our knees 3 times. Bend and extend for 1. Pulling the hips back a little bit, trying to get some mobility in our ankles. And then soft knees here, guys. Abs in, round all the way back up. 1 bone at a time. Big reach up and around. Good. And then let's roll down again. Abs in. Make your way all the way down. Let your head hang. And this time, maybe let your head turn side to side. And then nod a little bit. Take a breath. Let's bend our knees again 3 times. Nice and deep. Pressing through the whole foot, keeping your foot down. 1 more. Soft knees, abs in, and roll all the way back up. And then a big, big reach. Nice. This time, let's roll down. We'll make our way out to a plank. Warm ourselves up, maybe a couple little push-ups. You can always put your knees down at any time. So make your way down, find your floor, walk it on out to a nice long high plank. And from here, just give me 1 nice push-up, down and up, pause. Then pike your hips up, walk it on back. Hang down again, release your neck, soft knees, and round all the way back up to standing. Take a breath here. We're gonna make our way out for 2. Roll it on down. Find the floor. Walk it out. Remember, knees down anytime. And you're welcome to do elbows out, elbows in, whatever's your preference. And pike up. Just watch your shoulders. Plant your feet. And roll. All right, we got 3. Here we go. Roll it down. Find it. And then when you're ready, go with your breath. So not too fast, watching the head doesn't dump down. Hips up, walk it back. Again, hang. And all the way back up. All right, we got 4. Here we go. Roll it down. Hopefully we're getting nice and warm. Walk it on out. And 4 times. Knees can go down. Watch your head. Use your breath. Whole body. And we go up. And walk back. Release, stretch it, and all the way up. So hopefully we're getting a little bit more stretch every time we come back. All right, we got 5. And then we're done with those. Roll it down. And make your way out. You can always do this, against a wall too. If you have shoulder issues, or like I said, on the knees. Down. We got 2 more. Strong legs. Abs in. Good. Hips up. Let's walk it back here. Hang down. Release. Maybe bend the knees a couple times again. And then soft knees as we come all the way up. And let's take a nice big reach. Open around. Do that again. Big, big reach. And shake out the wrists if you need to. All right, guys. We'll go ahead, come to one end of your mat, probably the front, so we have some space behind us. Have a little seat. My little cheat sheet for the order. All right, from here, let's have legs straight out. Arms out in front of you. Chest is nice and lifted. Feel like you're pressing down on something. Draw your abs in as we roll just partially back. We're not going to go all the way down. Halfway down, hold, and then come right back up. what I want you to think about is where your head is. So when you go down, watch your head doesn't stay forward. Take it back with you, and then use your abs to come all the way up. Again, drawing our abs down. Find that spot where I might almost lose it, and then pull your abs in, and then lift. 2 more like this. Draw back, pause, and then pull deeper. 1 more here. Exhale. And exhale up. All right, we're going to go down and hold. So roll it back, find a little sweet spot, get a good scoop, start pumping the arms up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Right leg up, exhale. Left leg up, exhale. Right leg up, exhale. Left leg up, exhale. Again, and exhale. Left one, and exhale. 1 more set, and right leg, and exhale. And the left leg, and exhale. Hold. Come all the way up. Flex your feet. Give yourself a nice little stretch forward here. Come all the way back up. Palms face each other. We're going all the way down. Tuck your tail. Take your time. Squeeze the legs. Melt it down. Reach the arms back if you want to a little bit. Then inhale, lift. Abs in as we're coming up. Feel as if someone's pushing their hand or foot into your abs as you come a little forward, not the stretch. Feel the abs and then roll back up. And we're going to go right back down. Exhale, tuck your tail. Take your time, squeeze the thighs. Feel like your arms and legs are reaching long, but we stay contained. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the abs back. Keep pulling them back away from our feet. And then all the way up. Couple more here. Exhale. And reach. And back up. Just keep scooping, scooping, scooping. And the whole spine nice and warm. 1 more time. All the way down. Take your time. And reach. And inhale, lift. Exhale. And then come all the way up. Make sure you have space behind you. So scoot you forward, okay? Because we're going to add into a rollover here. So arms are out, palms down. So we're going to do a little progression. Exhale, as you roll down, take the arms down towards the floor. Push your palms into the ground. Once you're down, bend the knees, pull your abs in, bring them to tabletop, straight up to the ceiling. From here, inhale, lower the legs a little away from you. Exhale, bring them to the ceiling and just a little lift of the hips. That's it. Do that again. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, push the arms down, a little lift. 1 more. Lower, exhale, little lift. Once our butt's down, bend the knees, toes to the floor. Slide the legs out straight. Now lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale, come all the way back up, sitting tall. Adding to that, exhale, lowering down, take your time, reach the arms down, find the floor. Once you're down, use your abs to bend the knees. Your back should go down. Then extend the legs up and find neutral. Inhale, lower the legs down. Exhale, bring them back to 90 and a little hip lift again. Inhale, straight legs down. Exhale, little hip lift. 1 more here. Push down through the arms. And exhale. Find 90. Now bend the knees. Find the floor. Stretch the legs out. Draw the abs back. Lift the head and shoulders. Exhale all the way up. So on this next one, you can continue that or go to full rollover. Make sure you have that space behind you. Exhale, abs in. So either do what we just did or you're going to join me in rollover. Inhale, legs lower. Exhale, legs come up overhead. Flex your feet, separate the legs, lower down. Or you're doing those little hip lifts. 1 bone at a time. Once our butt's down, point your toes, lower the legs, close them at the bottom, and then again, exhale up over. Push through your arms, keep them connected to the floor. Flex and separate, lower down, looking straight to the ceiling. We never want to turn our head. Once your butt's down, point your toes, lower the legs, connect, and 1 more time. Exhale up over. Flex, separate, lower down, finding that nice big stretch. Good. Once our butt's down, point your toes, close the legs, bend the knees, find the floor with your toes again. Stretch the legs out. We're doing our roll up. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, we're coming all the way back up. And then come all the way to tall. All right, I'm going to slide back a little bit. We're going to go all the way down. Legs together, arms out. Exhale, roll it down. Once we get down, arms down into the mat once again. Take your right leg, bend the knee in, extend it to the ceiling. Now bend that knee, toes to the floor, slide it out. So it's what we were just doing, but one leg. Now the left leg, slide it in, extend it up, find that stretch, bend the knee, find the floor, extend. One more time, right leg, bend and extend, abs in, bend, find the floor and stretch. One more left, bend, push down through the arms, reach, bend. Now we're going to stay on the right leg, bend it in, extend to the ceiling for a leg circles. Cross the leg over your midline to the left, circle down and around. Exhale. Inhale across and exhale around. A nice big circle, or you can make it small depending on how you're feeling today. Last two and last one. We're reversing it. Open it out to the right and we drop and pull it around. Reach it nice and long, like you're trying to reach it out of that hip. Abs are in. Last two here, guys. One more. Once it's back up, bend the knee, toes to the floor, slide that leg out, connect the thighs. Now bend the left knee in, extend it up, hold it here. We cross over the midline and circle down and around. Cross over and a big exhale. Anchor right leg down and around. So feel that opposition of the right leg pushing into the floor as we're crossing around the other leg. Two more and down. One more time and around. And reverse. Open and we go down and around. Again, only as wide as it works for you. Breathe. Exhale as you drop and come around. One more. Drop. Go ahead and hold the leg up. Bend the knee. Find the floor. Slide it out. Go ahead and lift your head and shoulders again. Exhale. We're coming all the way up. Sit nice and tall. Bend your knees. Rolling like a ball. So find your elbows into your knees open. Find your ankles. Shoulders are down. Roll back a little bit so you can hover your feet. Tuck your chin. We're rolling back to our shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Again, the first few, we got maybe use a little momentum, but ideally we don't want to use a whole lot, right? There is a little going on. Try to use your breath. Watch you don't hit anything. And back. There we go. And let's go for three more. And two. We're going to pause on this last one and hold. Hold here. Find your balance. Shoulders down. Close the legs. Hold on to your knees right here. Legs together. Shoulders down. Very slowly roll down to your back in a crunch. Legs go to tabletop. So slowly start to pull away. Go as slow as you can. Try not to just fall back. And then once you're down, you're in a nice crunch. Push your tailbone down. Flex your feet here, guys. Exhale, extend the left leg across the room. Both hands on the right knee. Drag it in. Exhale, the right leg. Push. Drag it in. Exhale, left. Squeeze the back of the leg as you're pushing. So squeeze your button. One more like this. Now hold it here. Hands back behind your neck. Support your head. Keep going. Right leg out. Drag it in. Left leg. And in. Staying lifted at any time. Head can go down. Reach. But really support your head. Push your head into your hands and squeeze into the armpits. Again, out. One more time, left and right. We're going to go right into rotation. So next time left is out, let's twist to the right. Twist right. Inhale, center. Twist left. Exhale, right. And left. Exhale, ring it out. Good. Keep it moving, guys. Exhale. And a twist. Good. Few more here. Let's go one more time. Each side, right. left. Now stay center, grab your knees, point your toes, open the knees apart. From here, we're gonna extend the legs out, arms by your sides, big exhale, and then bring them in. Again, exhale. Bring them in one more time. Exhale. Now we're gonna add the arms reach back as the legs go out, arms reach back, and bring it in. Again, bring it in. Again, really breathe through this one. It's a hard one. Long levers. Last 3, reach and back. Last 2, reach and back. Close the legs together. Lower head down for a moment. Keep the legs in tabletop here, guys. Take your arms outside of your mat. Flex your feet. Inhale, legs fall to the right. Left hip lifts, push down in the left arm. Exhale, ring it back out. Over to the left, push down in your right shoulder. And exhale, slow. Inhale again to the right. Anchor the opposite side. Find that nice twist and breathe. Let's go one more set. To the right. And the last time. To our left. And back. Hug your knees into your chest a second. Draw little circles around a moment. Okay. And then from here, stretch your legs out long onto your mat again. Reach your arms up and back. We're rolling up. Inhale, head and shoulders. Exhale, abs pull in, coming all the way up. Good. All right, guys, go ahead. Open the legs out for a little spine stretch. So sit real tall. Have your legs nice and long, arms out in front of you. Go ahead, draw the abs back, little roll back, mini one now. Start to slowly go forward and take the inhale, reach, and exhale all the way up, real tall. Again, draw the abs in. Find the floor, reach, take the inhale, exhale, pull it back. Watching our shoulders, right? Find that length, reach, and back. All right, let's add some extension. So roll down first. Now hold. From here, start to pull your chest forward. And when you do so, your arms are going to slide back. Okay, like that. And then go right back out. Okay, think chest goes forward and up, and the arms go back. Open collarbones. And then now we go forward one more time. Inhale, hold. Now find your length. Might be way up here. That's fine. Hold here. Palms are still down if we can. Abs in, right arm up and down. Left arm up. So feeling those back extensors now start to kick in here. You can bend the knees if it's too much of a hamstring issue going on here. Because it's a big hamstring stretch. One more. Now, really pull your abs in to get both arms up. And then tap them down. Both arms. Tap them down. Both. And down. Give me 4, 3, 2, hold arms here. Rotate palms face each other. You're going to lift up, reach the arms up, and then keep them here as we find that hinge. And again, lift it up. And find that hinge. Lift it up tall. Find the hinge one more time. Lift it up tall. Find the hinge. See if you can grab your ankles here. All right, this is the fun one. So we have our ankles. Can we bend our knees and then roll back and take our legs up? Does that make sense? They're all looking at me like, what the? So start to slide. It's going to mush up your mat and then come up. Woo! And then we're going back into open leg rocker. So you need some space. Inhale. You can always go like this. This is a modification right here. Is like this, right? Not with legs straight. But if you can grab your ankles and up, lift, again, down. This one is the one that we go all over the place. One more, and up. Okay, we're gonna stay down. Stay down. Bring your legs together, lower your butt down, arms down. So legs are straight to the ceiling. So we should be on our back, legs up, we're going to corkscrew. Inhale, legs fall to the right. Exhale, circle the legs down and around. back to the center. Now to the left, inhale over and exhale. Remember, you don't have to do it with straight legs. You could always bend the knees to the right. Exhale down, abs pull in to get those legs up. Another option is always bumping up your butt a little bit, rolling your mat up under you so you have a little elevation. It does help to keep these legs straight when you're elevated. And around, exhale. We got one more, right and left. Inhale, right. Exhale. And last one to the left. And a big exhale. All right, once we're here, bend the knees. Hug the knees in. Lift your head and shoulders and start rolling like a ball a couple times until we're back up. Once you're up, stretch the legs back out. Flex the feet. We're going to saw. Arms out, chest up. Exhale, we twist to the right and reach to the outside of the pinky toe. Come all the way up tall and back to center. Exhale, twist left, reach to the pinky. All the way up. Remember, you go where you go. Again, this is one where you can bump up your butt again. If you need some assistance in these hamstrings or hip flexors, twist, but we're trying to get that nice big stretch and a lift. And center. Again, we ring it out. And reach. Lift. Couple more. Twist. Reach. Let's do one more set to really get a nice stretch to the right. And right. Up. One more, because the next few are all on our tummy. And up, which are not always crowd pleasers. Release. Good. Legs around. I know, these are never the fun ones, but we're going to bust them out. For swan, single leg kick, double leg kick. Okay, so come on down. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Reach your legs nice and long. They can be together. That's okay in your back. Tuck your tail. Right, so these next three are on our tummies, okay? So elbows in. Inhale, start to lift your chest a little bit, not very high, just a little mini swan. And lower down, just the prep first, okay? Inhale, we lift. Exhale, watch the head. Pull your chin into you. And down. Two more, and then I'm going to progress. One more, inhale, open the collarbones. Now, inhale, lift your chest. When your chest goes down, lift your hands. Lift your chest, hands down. Lift the hands, chest down. So a little more movement. Now, if you want to get your ribs up off the ground, go for it. Now I'm going to add the legs. When my hands go down, legs down, chest down, my legs up. So now I'm getting some rocking to this. But again, you got to tuck and lift your body as a whole. Nice straight line. So you can stick with this. If you want to go into a form of swan dive, you're going to go with the arms straight out. So what I mean by that is when you go up, you go out, 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 out. 1, 2, one more, 3, and down. Oh, it's a little crazy one, isn't it? You're like, it feels like we're a little wild. Okay, stay here. Bring your legs together, prop up on your forearms. Okay. This one, you can have your hands here. You can interlace them if you prefer. Push down into the floor and tuck big time. So only your pubic bone is touching the floor. Feel like a little match right at your belly, and you have to suck it up into you. Pull your scapula apart. All right, so squeeze your butt big time. We're going to kick our butt 2 times, right leg, 2 times left leg, and continue. So I like to flex, kick, kick, and point press. Flex. Now, if you are a cramper, you can keep your foot flexed the whole time. Idea behind this, hamstrings, trying to engage them. If all you feel is your knee and you don't feel any hamstring work, or if you're really tight in your quad, what I suggest doing is come all the way down. You can go forehead and then try it and see if that helps you a little bit. If you're able to maintain your pelvis down and a connection, that might help. Okay, and then a little lift of the knee off the ground. Being propped up is not easy, especially if you're tight in your hip flexors or quads. It's a hard one. Squeeze, abs in, kick, kick. Squeeze your butt, kick, kick. Few more. Kick, kick. One more. Kick, kick. And down. All right. Double leg kick. I'm going to go in external rotation for this one. That's how I like to do it. When you come down on your chest, interlace the fingers behind your back. Rest your right ear on the floor. Now with the arms, try not to let them rest here, guys, like this. Pull your shoulders back and open up your collarbones and then rest your head down. Got it? Tuck your tail. You're going to bend your knees, flex your feet. They're a little open, and kick your butt 3 times. Kick 1, 2, 3. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms, look straight down on the floor. Turn your head to the left, kick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, stretch. To the right. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. To the left. Kick 1, 2, 3. Try not to bounce. So we go slow. Kick 1, 2, 3. And stretch. Try to get the thighs up. Kick 1, 2, 3. You don't have to lift your chest high. Kick 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Again, to the left. 1, 2, 3. Reach. One more set. Right, 2, 3. Stretch. Last time left. 1, 2, 3. And stretch. Lower down. Push yourself up and back. In a child's pose, you can go in a big shell stretch and stretch out your low back, because again, it's a lot, right? It's a lot through your whole back in all those positions. Okay, so please stretch it out. What's tricky about those? But we are going to come back on our backs here. Okay, come on around on your bottom. We're going to start neck pull on the up. Get water if you need to. So on this one, if neck pull is not conducive, just do some roll-ups again. But join me if you can. At any time, you can take your arms forward. Hands are at your neck. It's called neck pull, but don't you pull on your neck. Push your head into your hands. Now from here, elbows are in. You're going to roll forward, bringing your elbows to your shins. This is beginning and ending. From your inhale, pull your chest forward and lift up in a flat back. Keep your back flat and hinge. How far can you go before you collapse? Once you lose it, tuck your tail, keep your chest up and roll all the way down. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Exhale, abs in, to roll all the way back and forward, elbows to shins. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Remember, anytime arms can go forward, hinge. Find that length before you lose it, tuck. Keep the chest open, don't round the upper back. That's the hard part. Inhale, head, shoulders lift. Exhale, abs. Oh, we got to slip those babies in. Not easy to come up. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Up, push your head into your hands. Find the hinge. We only do 5. And exhale. The more advanced things, you don't do as many. You do like 3 to 5. And then inhale, exhale, abs. Remember, you could always go here, right? And then come back if you want to. That is fine. Pull the chest up, 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 up. Was that 4? Yeah. One more. This will be 5. And exhale, slow all the way down, but we have to come back up. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Oh, the legs want to come up and forward and all the way back. All right, this time we'll take the arms out. We're going all the way to the ground. Make sure you have some space. Okay, here we go. Slowly lower all the way down. We'll be on our back for a little bit here. Once you're down, bend the knees in. Okay, scissors and bike. I'm going to have you guys do it non-traditional way. So take your hands and place them underneath your hips, or roll up your mat and get your butt bumped up, or even put a pillow under you. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with the hands here, then yeah, roll your mat up a little bit, right? Then it gives you that little bump. You can still put your hands under if you want. Okay, from here, extend the legs to the ceiling. So it gives you a little more space. Watch you're not flattening your low back. Push your tailbone down, arms down. Right leg split. Right leg comes to your face. Left leg lowers a little, not very far. It is a scissor. So think of how scissors look. It could be 2 pulses. So it's pulse, pulse, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, 2. It's a double ab pull in, okay? So it's 1 exhale. It's just deeper every time. So it's exhale, then deeper in. Exhale, exhale, Draw the abs in. It's a big stretch in the legs as well. Exhale, strong thighs. Good. Again, exhale. One more time and right. Here's the fun one, left. Now go right leg split hold. Now we go to bicycle. I'm going to take my left knee, bend it, keep the thigh where it is, find the floor, pull it in. We scissor the legs. So now I'm left leg split. So my right is down, left is up. Okay, we're doing it slow. Right leg bends, find the floor with the toes. As the right knee pulls in, left leg lowers, and then we're back to scissor. Okay, got it? Slow. Bend the left, pull it in, exhale. Breath, inhale, bend, exhale, scissor, pause. Inhale, bend, exhale, scissor, pause. Inhale, bend, find the floor, pull it in, exhale. So hamstring curl right here, and exhale. Inhale. One more time, then we got to reverse it. Last time, right leg, hold. Now we're right leg split. Now bend the right knee, hamstring curl. Push it forward as you bring the left leg up in a scissor. Inhale, bend the left knee. Push it through, right leg up. It's like threading a needle here. And push. And bend. Exhale. And bend. Exhale, split. Inhale, bend. Exhale, split. Again, bend. Shoulders relax. Bend. Exhale, split. Bend. Exhale, split. One more. Bend. Exhale, split. Ooh, finish on the left. And hold. Bend the knees in. Give them a little. That one's a tricky one. If you're really confused, I'll go over that one later because that one always confuses everyone. Okay, slide that mat out. We don't need it anymore. Okay, feet planted for shoulder bridge. All right, I'm going to show you traditional. You do not have to do it this way. You can do it regular, but this is traditional. Exhale. Draw your abs in and bridge all the way up. Once your hips are up, bend your elbows underneath you and place your hands up on your pelvis like this. You do not have to do it this way. This one is a funky one, okay? Make sure your knees aren't open. If not, if you want to do a version of this, interlace your fingers like this, guys, underneath you and tuck. And this is a separate version of it. Please be my guest to do either or, okay? Here we go. Right leg, bend, extend it to the ceiling. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale, lower straight leg down. Flex and lift. Inhale, down. Flex and kick. Inhale, lower. Flex and kick. Good. Left foot is flat though. And kick. Yeah. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. And 3. So we always call this a bridge to work our butt. It's called traditionally shoulder bridge because you're on your shoulders, right? And up. So it's more about learning how to get into a back bend than about the butt so much, you know? One more. And up. Bend that knee, replace that foot. Let's give our arms a break. Lower down. What hurts about that one probably is your elbows. That's what always kills me. So on the second leg, if you want to, try the hands interlaced if you want to do that instead. All right, bridge back up. Shoulders roll under you so you can interlace because that's the point, is getting those shoulders under you and lifting the hips high. Okay, here we go. Left leg extend up. Inhale, point and lower. Flex and lift. Point and lower. Flex and lift. If you want to go back to the hands on the hips, go for it. Exhale. But I just want to show you the more traditional ways and the reason behind these, because we always wonder, why are we doing this? It's because we want to get our shoulders and chest open. And 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, lower the foot, release the arms, and slowly roll all the way down. So that's the point. Separate your legs a little bit. Take your arms out on a goalpost if you want, and let the knees fall side to side. The funny thing is, and we don't realize this, and why it hurts so bad to hold our hands under our pelvis. For one, like I said, it kills the elbows after a while because you're resting your weight there. But think about our hands, our wrists, the direction they're going in, that stretch. It's a huge wrist stretch, and we don't do that. So again, that's the reason why. Go ahead, extend the legs out. Reach the arms back. We're doing a roll up here, guys. Inhale, lift. Exhale, abs in. and a little forward. If you want to give yourself a back stretch here, give yourself a little stretch and then come back up. All right, we got spine twist and then some super fun ones. Here we go, guys. Legs are straight, squeeze them tight together like you made one leg. Again, you can bend the knees or prop yourself up. Hands here, head into your hands. It's a double exhale again like those other ones. So we twist to the right, exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, center. To the left, a little more. Inhale, center. To the right. Center to the left. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2. It's like you're trying to wring it out and then more. Again, try not to pull on the head. It's just pressing into your hands. The shoulders go along for the ride. Just about the waist. One more set here, guys. To the right. To the left. And back. Release. Okay, so jackknife. I will prep it out for you and then we'll progress if you want to follow along. All right, we're rolling down. It's kind of like rollover again, but it's like rollover on, I don't know, speed. Here we go. We're gonna roll all the way down. Slow, slow, slow. Once you're down, bend your knees. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Okay, so I'm gonna prep it for us. Either listen and follow along or watch for a moment if you need to, but don't do and turn your head at the same time, okay? Here we go, arms are down, legs up. Here's our first prep. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, it's a little pike up over, okay? And then lift the legs to the ceiling as far as you go. Doesn't have to go far, just a little like that. And then down, and then lower back down, okay? That is going to be our first prep. So join me if you want to. We lower the legs. Exhale, pike up over. Now squeeze your butt, push your arms down, get your legs up as far as you can. You're on your shoulders, not your neck. Then lower down. The more, and then we roll out of it, okay? Then the legs go back and we roll back out of it. The more you engage your hamstrings, the back of the legs, and push your arms down, the better this exercise is. Inhale down. This exercise is all about triceps, hamstrings, okay? And also a big shoulder opener. Balance too. Lower back and down. Now you're welcome to stick to this. The down part is gonna change, okay? Here we go. Inhale, lower the legs. Join me if you can. We go up, over again, and pike up, okay? Pike. Now here's the change. Instead of lowering the legs back down, keep them up, and now lower down here. Lower down in one piece with the legs straight up. Down, 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 down. Yeah, remember that? Lower down. We'll do it again, okay? Exhale, up, over first. Pike it up, toes to the ceiling. Gotta squeeze those hammies and butt cheeks. And then roll down one bone at a time. Look straight up. Don't let your head, shoulders lift. And down. Okay, give yourself a quickie break because the full jackknife, the PS, whatever, de resistance, is the hardest one. We don't pike over and up. We actually go straight up to a shoulder stand, then straight down, okay? So the difference, right, is you go here and you go straight up and then straight down rather than doing the rollover pike and pike up. Please do whichever version is better for your body, okay? I'm gonna try out the full one if you wanna join me, okay? Here we go, arms down, inhale, lower the legs away from you. On your exhale, go straight up to the ceiling, touch it, hold it. Now slowly roll down, one bone at a time. Did we do it? Let's try it again. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, little momentum, get them up, push, yes. And lower down, slow, slow, use your triceps, abs, abs. Good, one more time. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, little momentum, get it up there, squeeze your butt, hold. And lower, slow, 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 slow. Ooh, hug the knees in. Ah, did anyone do that besides Allura and me? She's like, nope. All right, give your knees a hug. That's a lot. That's a hard one. All right, so from here, guys, set your feet down. Stretch the legs out. Be mindful on your roll up here, so go slow. Inhale, lift, because that's a lot. and exhale. If you were feeling your triceps burning though, totally normal, right? Because it is a tricep workout on top of it, you know? Okay, while we're here, I'm gonna go a little out of order because we're here to do a couple of things before we get on our side, because we're here, why not? Okay, little teaser, we'll do a little prep on it, okay? So let's do this. Bend your right knee and have your left leg out straight, okay? Arms out. Exhale, tuck your tail and roll back just a little. Find that little roll back, kind of hang out right on that sacrum. Suck in your abs, arms here. On your exhale, lift the left leg so the knees match. So ideally, my eyes and my toes are on the same plane. It's kind of where I want to mark it, okay? Now from here, I'm going to bend that knee and then the other one comes up, okay? Set it down and exhale, abs in. This is our prep for teaser. Try not to lean back, draw the abs in, keep the knees glued. Okay, one more time. Here's our progression. Right leg, hold, suck your abs in. Come to the tippy toes of the other one. Can we get that one up? And then switch. Exhale up and down. Exhale up. Now you can grab here if you need some help, grab, or go back to having one foot on the floor, okay? Now, if you want to, you can do both, down and up, down and up. Do what you can here, guys. Go back to one leg, go back to here if you need to. Good, 2 more, 1 more. Can we hold it? You can have 1 foot down. If not, both legs, let's roll down. Either 1 foot's down or both are up, and roll it back up for full teaser, up, 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 up. Here's your modification, 1 foot down, 1 leg out, and you go down. This is modification and all the way up, okay? And then you switch. Or both legs, 1 more time, all the way down. Keep the legs up a little and all the way up. Hold it, can we hold it, hold it, hold it? Lower down, open the knees, give yourself a little stretch. Lots of balance, a lot of hip flexors. Yep. All right, guys. Okay, let's go on our side. Side kick, and then we do a little bit more on our tummy. Okay, here we go. On our right side, we will do side kick on our right side. So I'm gonna do this one today. I'm gonna have you guys propped up. So come up on your arm, okay? I think I did this one on Sunday, this version. Bend this knee in, or maybe I did it last week. I don't remember, my days get confused. Okay, push the floor away, bottom knee's bent, and then other leg is up. Pull your hip, pull your waist up so you're not sinking into the shoulder, and then reach through the leg. Doesn't have to go high, okay? Now this other hand can go at your head. You can put on your hip or on the floor. You pick and choose. On your exhale, kick your left leg forward 2 times. Kick, kick. Now point in 1 long inhale without leaning forward. Exhale 2 times. Kick, kick. Inhale, squeeze your butt. Again, abs here. And then it's butt, 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 butt. Exhale, kick, kick. And watching the shoulder. If shoulders aren't happy, then lay all the way down, okay? Exhale. Inhale without arching our back. Kick, kick. Watching the pelvis. Sometimes hand here can help, right? If we need it, if we feel like we're wiggling around. Abs, abs, and reach. 2 more. Kick, kick, and a big reach. 1 more. Kick, kick, and a big reach, reach, reach. And then bend it in. Come on up. Find mermaid, right leg forward, left back. Give yourself a big stretch over towards your left, stretching out that right side. All right. Swing it around. If we get to the other version, it's a harder one, but we'll see how we're doing on time. All right, here we go. On the left arm, bottom knee's bent in. Right, this is a modification to having the knee bent in. Ideally, it's out, but I'm having you guys bend it today. So lift up, right leg, just a little lift. Remember, it doesn't have to go high. Hand here if you want, abs in. Flex your foot, kick forward 2 times. 2 kicks. Inhale, squeeze your butt without leaning forward. Ribs in. Exhale, kick, kick. So as the leg goes back, try not to let the chest drop forward, guys. Exhale, kick, kick. Inhale, squeeze your butt. Exhale, kick, kick. And we reach that lung, open that hip, and kick, kick, and squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt. Exhale. Reason why I want you to squeeze your butt so much is to also open that hip flexor. Kick, kick, and reach, 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 reach. Abs in. Kick, kick, and reach. Lift off that left arm. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Reach, 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 reach. 1 more. And a big reach, reach, reach. Bend. Come up. Stretch your left side out this time, guys. Big stretch. And breathe. All right. We'll go into swimming real quick. I know that's not a crowd pleaser either. But woohoo! Yay, swimming. Okay, on our tummy real quick. We won't go into a crazy swim. Okay? We'll be like chill and swim, not like we're trying to get away from sharks. Okay, so here we go. On our tummies, hands just out on over shoulders, just like we did swan right here. Reach your legs long, tuck your tail. Barely lift the chest up. I don't want it very high because I don't want you compressing low back. Because what we got to do here, guys, is see if we can lift our thighs up by squeezing our butt and hamstrings big time. Remember, they don't have to go high. Stay parallel. Now, all we're going to do is exhale, slide your right arm out in front of you, and then bring it back in. So we're going to do it first. Exhale, then the left arm. Try not to twist the body. Exhale, just as long and straight as you can go. Exhale, abs in. Keep tucking, reaching legs long. 1 more time, left. And back. Now, can we do both at the same time? Slide both arms and back. And I'm sliding them on the floor. If you want it harder, you lift the arms up, okay? And that's going to be harder. You don't have to. Sliding is kind on your body. 1 more, and it's enough work. Now, can we hold the arms out? Keep the hands on the ground. Pull your shoulders back, tuck. Lift your right arm, left leg, and lower. Left arm, right leg. Right, left. So opposite side. And I'm lowering down my hands every time. If you want, keep the arms off the ground. Keep tucking. And you can go a little quicker if you want. And you can just hover. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Think reach long. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your butt. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Hold and lower down. Nice. Go ahead and just slowly round back because we're going to stay here for a moment. Give yourself a big stretch back because we have leg pull front and leg pull back, which essentially is just plank. Okay. But we are going to bust those babies out. So on the first one, I'm going to have us go on our forearms because the second part, we have to do it on our hands. So we will give our wrists a little break. I don't know what that was. All right, come on down on your forearms. Okay, so on the forearms, press down, pull your shoulders down and lift a little, tuck your tail. Let's find our plank, legs together, okay? All right, from here, on your exhale, right leg lifts a little, point your toe and press the top of the foot on the floor. Exhale, flex and lift the right leg, point and press. Abs in, flex and lift, point and press. Flex and lift, point and press. 1 more, flex and lift, point and press. Replace your foot hold. Left leg, reach it out, not high. Flex that foot, lift, point and press it on the floor. Flex and lift, point and press the top of the foot. Flex and lift, point and press, both legs straight. Flex and lift, point and press. 1 more, flex and lift, point and press. Replace, knees down. Go into a quick stretch here. All right, because for leg pull back, we got to use our arms. All right, guys, come up onto your bottom. All right, we're going to go through some variations here. We'll do the nice one. Okay, so in this one, the hands can face out, which is kinder on the wrist. Okay, out to the side. Lift your chest up. Separate your feet a little bit. They're out in front of you. From here, here's our test run. Yeah, you can have them this way or this way. It's whatever preference for you. Lift the chest up. On your exhale, lift the hips up and make sure your heels are under your knees. They're not way back, okay? And then push and open your chest. Lower down. So that should have marked it for you. Try not to move the feet. Lift the chest. Lift up, hold. Squeeze your butt. lower down. Okay, we're staying up this time. Legs a little closer to each other. Exhale, lift up. From here, abs in, right leg comes to tabletop. And we tap it down. 5, 4, squeeze the death out of that left butt cheek here, guys. 2, 1, replace that foot. Stay here, lift. Left leg comes to tabletop. We tap it. 1, abs in. 2, squeeze your right butt cheek. 2, 1, replace, lower down. Take a break for a second because we did that so well. We're going to add on to it. Yes? Okay, here we go. Lift your chest. All right, we're going back up, guys. Here we go. Exhale, lift it up. Take your right leg, straighten it out. Watch your hip doesn't drop. Exhale, flex and lift. Point and lower. Flex and lift. Point and lower. Try not to drop your butt. Lift. We're only doing 5 and 2 and 1. Replace that foot. Lift, hold. Left leg out. Here we go. Flex and lift. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Replace. Lower down. It's so much hamstring. Okay, just for kicks and giggles, because why not? We're here. Let's just try it. Okay? You don't have to, especially if you cramp. But legs are straight. Take your arms back. Lift your chest. Okay, let's get our tushies up. Lift them up. Up, 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 up. Open your chest. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your butt. Lower down. Okay? Let's try it again. Here we go. Lift. Now you can stay here if you want to. Can you take your right leg and lift it up and down? Just 3 maybe. Ooh, 1 more. Oh, other leg. Can we do it? I don't know. Ooh, haven't done this forever. 1 more. Lift. Lower down. Ooh. Hi, hamstrings. Lift. Stretch out those wrists. Ooh. And stretch over. The prep is hard enough, right? Get those hammies a stretch, guys. It's a lot. I know. Okay. So this one is just kind of silly, I think, but fun. And it's kind of nice for our back. So let's just play with it real quick. We're going to do seal because I haven't done it forever. Okay, so seal's like rolling like a ball, except you're going to I have my legs apart first. I'm going to take my right arm underneath and wrap and grab my ankle like that. So my elbow is in the inside of my knee. So put my foot down and then I'm going to get the other one. And then I got to find that balance point on my tushy and make sure you're even and bring the feet up. Yes? Okay. We got to clap our feet 3 times. You roll back, pause, clap 3 times and back up. Got it? And you have to make the little arc. So we go arc, 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 like a little seal and roll back and clap 1, 2, 3. Exhale and 1, 2, 3. Roll it back 1, 2, 3 and up. And 1, 2, 3. He probably put this one in the repertoire because people were probably dying at this point. And he's like, let's do something fun. And 1 more time. Clap, 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 and back. And clap, 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 and up. All right, give yourself a little stretch here, guys. Okay. So I've probably killed you enough on some of this. But I'm going to go over rocking because the other ones are more rolling over things and we've done so many today that I think we'll go back. So rocking is back on our tummy, especially if you're super tight in your hips and your quads. This one's a good one for that. So go on your tummy. We're going to prep it out and then we'll finish off with the down dog. So first off, when you come down, you can lay all the way down first. Bend your knee. I'm going to bend my left leg first. Reach and grab my ankle with my left arm. Okay, before you do anything, push the leg into your hand and then even lift the leg if you can. Just on that side. Keep both hip bones down. We're only doing 1 leg at a time to start. Okay. Now you can I like to grab my ankle, but you can grab wherever it's best for you, depending on how long you are. Okay. And then just feel the stretch in the front of the shoulder. Tuck your tail and you should feel a really good quad and hip flexor stretch. Okay, set that leg down. Do the other side. Okay, push it away, tuck your tail. You can lay completely down like this, guys, too. You don't have to lift up. Make sure your hips are down. on the floor so you get that stretch. And you can do a couple things. You can pull your heel to your butt and then push it out and feel those differences. Now you're welcome to stay there if you want to grab both and try both. Join me. Push the legs into your hands and lift the chest, and just sheer breath, you start rocking. Keep pushing the feet into the hands. And then just settle it down and lower down. Rest all the way down. You can rest your head however. Bend your knees and let them wiper side to side. Have them a little apart and let them wiper. Get some mobility there in your back. And breathe. And then stretch the legs out. Slide your hands back. Carefully lift and round back, back, back into a big shell stretch. Tuck your tail, stretch out your low back or wherever you need. All right, make your way to all fours, hands and knees. Curl your toes under. On your exhale, draw your abs in. Lift up and back. Pedal your knees a few times. Relax your shoulders. And then settle the feet. Take a breath here. Big breath. Walk your hands to your feet. Hang down. Release your neck. Pedal the knees a couple times if you'd like, if that feels good for you. Go ahead, soften the knees. Abs in, around, slowly, all the way up. One bone at a time. Roll the shoulders around a few times. Shake it out. So we almost did all 34 exercises. The only ones we didn't do was, oh wait, we didn't do side bend. Oh, I should have done that one. Side bend, the side kick kneeling, which we kind of did, but you have to prop up. Boomerang, crab, and control balance. But I think we did all of them except those. And a lot of those were just rolling over again. So we've done like a billion of those. So I think we were good with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Right? I won't make you do that again, maybe till next March. I don't know. We'll see.